It's Amazon Prime Day deal time at the moment. And I was like, oh, I'm going to jump on and see if anything from my YouTube studio content creator list is on sale. And I was like, huh. Pretty much all of it is. I don't think I've ever been quite so delighted by an Amazon Prime deal day. So I wanted to just share with you all some of the stuff that I use. I love it. This is stuff that I've had for some of it for years. That's just awesome. I have a setup where I have everything like attached to my desk because I want to be able to do this. And I want my lights and my microphone and everything. I just want it to all come with me so I don't have to move things around. I'm lazy. I've got a lazy content creator space. So the number one thing that I think is just so awesome that's on the list that is on sale at the moment is the newer camera desk mounts with C-clamps. These are what I hold my lights up with and my camera. They can adjust to different heights. They're like just really sturdy, really stable. I love them. They're so good. My laptop sits on top of an adjustable laptop stand. There's a really awesome looking one of those that's available. I don't have that exact one, but the exact one that I have is no longer available because I've had it for years. It's such a good investment because you don't want to be like, doing this with your neck. So I think stuff that makes things ergonomically better is always a really good investment, worth spending money on. Like I've got this standing desk. This has got nothing to do with Amazon Prime, but I have a standing desk. I don't want to be just sitting and like scrunching up my back all day. I want to be able to stand and move. So it's really important to me that all of this stuff attaches to the desk. The next thing that I was delighted is on sale is the Sunmon mic stand boom arm. This is amazing. I really like it. It means I can have my microphone exactly where I want it to be, exactly where I need it to be. It's fantastic. My lights are on sale. They're probably a little bit overkill for this space and they're really bright. They're on like the lowest setting at the moment. If you are getting those, another thing that you're going to need, especially if you're in a smaller space, you need the panel softboxes. I used to use these without the softboxes in the beginning. And if you go back and look at my videos from a year or so ago, I don't have these and you can tell. It's like the lights are blowing my mind. On ergonomics, I have an ergonomic mouse pad that I think is, it's a pretty small thing, but if you are sitting or standing editing all day, I find it very helpful. Then there's the Chroma Key, the green and blue screen. So these are really cool. I used to use this all of the time. I don't anymore because I'm like happier with this wholesome vibe pirate ship in the background, all that sort of stuff. But I used to use these all of the time as my just general background. These ones, they come with a stand, which is good. You don't want to do it yourself like I'm doing here because this looks ridiculous. If you put this on the stand, this makes a really nice backdrop. It kind of makes you look quite bright and healthy. It's a really nice color. If you have a small space and you don't want to be showing everyone what's in your background, if you want to keep, your home life private or it's unsightly, whatever's behind you, this is a really good option. The thing that's super cool about it is if you're wanting to do any like green screen stuff, why the other side is a green screen. So it's pretty cool. It's huge, by the way. This is 5 by 7 feet. Or if you're in metric land like me, it's 1.5 by 2 meters. So it's really good. And then the stand that it comes with, it has this clamp. Oh, I'll show you. So it comes with this massive stand that unless you're very, very tall, like maybe 12 feet tall or something, you probably don't need it to go as high as it goes. It doesn't quite go 12 feet, but it goes really high. And it has a thing like this that you attach at the top. It seriously is just such an awesome option for backdrop if that's a thing that you need. The final thing on my list is also newer. It's a teleprompter. And this is something that I've only recently added into my YouTube kit. And it is such a game changer. Like if you have a video and there's like really specific details you need to remember, or if you like scripting things out and just reading it straight off the screen, sits in front of the camera, you rest your phone in front of it and you can just read. You don't have to remember anything. How marvelous not to have to remember things. It does take a little bit of practice to kind of like sound natural when you're talking, but that's it. Like just practice. There's a bit of debate in YouTube land about whether teleprompters are a good thing. I think if you can read something and sound natural, it's awesome. If you can't, then it's not a good choice. It's better to just talk and edit it. But there are some videos that I make that are just so much faster. Like if I'm scripting things out, I find it just speeds up my editing process like nobody's business, because it's just I'm not waffling like I'm maybe doing a little bit in this video. I didn't script this. I don't know if that surprises you at all. If you're watching this, I assume that means you are a YouTuber. I'm also a YouTuber. Also possibly not a surprise. I've recently started hosting these live co-working sessions. I'm finding a really awesome opportunity to get work done. So I think it can be really, really easy to watch a lot of content, consume a lot of content, and maybe not necessarily focus on making our own stuff. So I wanted to create this space where it's not about you watching my stuff. It's about us all sitting and working together. People are seeming to really enjoy it, and I know that I'm getting a lot of work done. I've got a bit of a all over the place brain, and I find it just so helpful to sit with other creators and get work done together. If that's something you'd be interested in tuning in for, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I do it a couple of times a week and it is a good wholesome time. I do have to let you know the specials that are on at the moment. I don't know how long they're lasting for. They're all Prime Day deals. I don't know if that means it's all 3 days of the Prime sale or if it's just today. So if these are things that you're interested in, get onto it. But also don't buy stuff that you don't need. This is such a huge time for wasting money. I think these Prime Day deals, make sure you do spend your money wisely. These things are nice to have, but they are not a necessity. I have another YouTube channel that I grew entirely using this little thing here, my mobile telephone, and that channel's doing pretty well. So you do not need all the bells and whistles. You just need to have something that you're passionate about sharing. You'll find your crowd even without a teleprompter or the right mic stand or whatever it is. Happy YouTubing. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully I'll catch you in one of those content creator co-working sessions. Thank you very much for watching my video about Amazon deals. What a hoot.